Welcome Sagittarius to your weekly reading. This is for the 9th to the 16th of September. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this week. Sagittarius, I'm going to start off by looking at the first row as the possible energy beginning the week. The second row is going to be the area you should focus on. The third row are your possible challenges, if any. The fourth row are messages and advice from Spirit. And finally, the fifth row is the possible outcome of the week. Sagittarius, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with Queen of Swords, and we're looking at the possible energy beginning the week, and I'm just going to get your clarifier. So we want to see now what Queen of Swords is for Sagittarius, please. The Queen of Pentacles. Sagittarius, you're presenting this week as Queen of Swords. It does not matter if you're masculine or feminine, it is the energy of Queen of Swords we are speaking about. So what you're being asked to do this week is to work with Queen of Swords energy. And Queen of Swords, my dear Sagittarius, is a very logical, practical and organized queen. This is the queen who is able to put her emotions to the side and to look at a situation or a relationship for exactly what it is, make a decision and take action. So you are being asked to let your head rule your heart this week. Now there is somebody else coming through here who is presenting as Queen of Pentacles. Now once again, this could be a masculine or feminine. It is the energy of Queen of Pentacles we are speaking about. Now, my dear Sagittarius, this could be somebody in your life already or somebody coming in. Because you are both coming through as queens, we know that you are both equally strong and powerful. But let us continue, as I'm sure we're going to get deeper insight as to why Queen of Pentacles is coming through this week. So we now want to see who or what the Emperor is that is sitting in the area you should focus on. So we want to see now who or what this Emperor energy is for Sagittarius, please. The Nine of Wands. Now, my dear Sagittarius, I feel that you already know who Queen of Pentacles is for you. This could be a family member, your significant other. This could be a friend. It could be somebody at work, a client, a colleague. They're already playing a part in your life. With Nine of Wands coming out here, my dear Sagittarius, you might be going through quite a challenging period with Queen of Pentacles. You know, Sagittarius, it doesn't have to be huge and it doesn't have to be dramatic. It could be that you and your significant other are just going through a patch where you can't agree on anything. It could be you and a colleague at work have to work on a project and you both have completely different ideas on how you want to handle it. For some of my Sagittarians, it might be more than just a niggle. Queen of Pentacles could be your boss who is giving you an exceptionally hard time, my dear Sagittarius, micromanaging you, on your back all the time. No matter what you do and no matter what you suggest, nothing is ever right. This could be a very difficult client you have, and no matter what you do to try and please them, they are never happy. You're being asked to focus on this Nine of Wands energy by coming in very powerful and strong using our Emperor energy. So you're coming through as Queen of Swords. So you're now logical, smart and practical. You're putting your emotions to the side. You're not going to get heated up and start yelling and get emotional about situations. but you're going to come at it. Look at our Emperor energy, being solid and determined, focusing on the issue at hand and not giving up or giving in until you get an outcome to the situation. So, my dear Sagittarius, you are being asked to be a powerhouse of strength this week in order to sort out whatever Queen of Pentacles is bringing into your life. What we are seeing here most of all is that you have the strength within you to come forward and to deal with Queen of Pentacles in a way that you end this completely, so that you are free to move on and focus on the things in your life that are important. So, for example, my dear Sagittarius, if Queen of Pentacles is that colleague at work that you're working on a project with and you both cannot agree on a thing, you are asked to take the energy of the Emperor. Come in, call the meeting, sit down, lay out all the facts. This is where we are. This is where we have to be. How are we going to get there? It's no use, this push and pull energy. We have to look at where you can compromise, where I can compromise, but we must find a solution. And so you take control and you end 9 of Wands. If Queen of Pentacles, my dear Sagittarius, is your boss who is giving you such an exceptionally hard time, once again, even though Queen of Pentacles is your boss, you are going to take the lead. You will call the meeting. You will sit down with your boss and ask them, what's going on? Perhaps if you are so unhappy and dissatisfied with my work, then it's best we part ways. Or is there any room here to discuss it and find a way forward? But you, my dear Sagittarius, are the powerhouse this week. Now let us see what 10 of Swords is all about. That is sitting in your possible challenges. Right, let us see now what 10 of Swords is for Sagittarius, please. The 4 of Wands. Sagittarius, you've got a very interesting message coming out under possible challenges. Spirit wants you to know that you need to deal with anything that is happening in your life that is causing you any distress, hurt, anxiety, or worry. Because by leaving it, my dear Sagittarians, it has the potential of getting worse. So if you and your partner are bickering at each other non-stop, if you don't get to the crux of what is going on, it could escalate into a full-blown, big, dramatic argument. If you don't sort out the energy, say, between you and your colleague or between you and your boss, there is potential that things can get out of hand and out of control and really leave you in not a good situation. However, my dear Sagittarius, if you do take control, work with the combination of our Queen of Swords and Emperor energy, we are being told so beautifully that you will bypass this energy completely and move straight into 4 of Wands. Now look at the difference between these cards. So you are avoiding this energy of being hurt, stabbed in the back, man or woman down, and you're moving into the energy of celebration. But 4 of Wands is more than just a celebration. 4 of Wands is our 1111 card, which is a very high vibrating number. And this is coming through because, my dear Sagittarius, what you do is you prove to yourself that you on your own have the strength and the leadership qualities to take control of a very tricky situation. You know, my dear Sagittarius, when you're dealing with clients and bosses and senior managers and family members, it can get very messy and very complicated. But with a combination of this energy, you're going to bring about the 4 of Wands energy for yourself. So we see you now vibrating at a much higher level because you've proved to yourself, my dear Sagittarius, that you can be in really tricky situations, but you can get yourself out of it by relying and trusting on your inner strength and inner wisdom. With Four of Wands, I do feel that there's going to be a wonderful shift to the week. It might start off quite intense as you sort out this situation. But then, my dear Sagittarius, it's this energy of all this beautiful light coming back into your life. You now wanting to get out there, have fun and enjoy yourself, because a heavy, heavy burden has been lifted and averted, and you are able now just to focus on you and what you want to see and bring about. Now let's move on and see what Page of Cups is all about. That is sitting in messages and advice from Spirit. So we want to see now what Page of Cups is for Sagittarius, please. And you have got strength. Sagittarius, Spirit is coming in and they are commending you for your inner strength. They are commending you in that even though it might have seemed very daunting and frightening to confront and deal with Queen of Pentacles, you're going to do it, and once you start doing it, you're going to see that you're able to manage it just as easily as she's managing to control the lion. It's always the thought, my dear Sagittarius, that is far worse than the actual deed itself. Spirit also wants you to know that you are going to be hearing very unexpected, surprising news this week. And this surprising news is going to be a direct result of what you are doing over here, my dear Sagittarius. So, for example, what I am seeing here, if Queen of Pentacles is your significant other, and you have been going through that very challenging period together, and you come in and you say, let's talk about it, and you sort everything out. What we are seeing is that your partner is going to be so appreciative of what you have done and how you have sorted it out, that they might surprise you, my dear Sagittarius, with a romantic weekend away or a dinner at a lovely restaurant. If Queen of Pentacles was your boss that you confronted and you sorted out the situation, your boss is going to look at you with fresh eyes, my dear Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is not a wallflower, not somebody your boss can just trample on and speak to badly. There's now renewed respect, and your boss might come in and ask you to join them in brainstorming for a new project, or they might ask you to head up a certain project, whereas before they always said to you, you don't have the skills, you don't have the gifts. There's renewed respect here. So, my dear Sagittarius, please anticipate some wonderful unexpected news coming that is a direct result of your amazing courage and inner strength. Now let us see what the Hanged Man is all about for you, that is sitting in the possible outcome of the week. So we want to see now what the Hanged Man is for Sagittarius, please. And you have got Three of Cups. Sagittarius, at the end of the week, we see you going into Hanged Man energy, just taking some time to reflect, to look at what has happened throughout the week and what you have done and accomplished. And as you can see, our Hanged Man's head is completely lit up. You're going to get such a great realization, my dear Sagittarius, that when you stand up for yourself, when you speak from the heart, when you don't let emotions cloud your judgment, decision, and actions, you can bring about incredible results. And once again, we've got another card here telling us of you celebrating. So we saw the celebration energy there, and we see the celebration energy here. And this, my dear Sagittarius, is because you feel so good about yourself. so proud of yourself, even though it could have been incredibly frightening and daunting to confront Queen of Pentacles. You harnessed all that strength within you and you did it. You overcame it. You are now out of 9 of Wands and you have avoided 10 of Swords. And instead, my dear Sagittarius, we see such joyful energy. So please, my dear Sagittarians, make time this week to really have a wonderful time. And as I said, it doesn't have to be a huge party. It could be just doing something that you really enjoy with people you love to be with. But make time to acknowledge what you have accomplished. Right, let us move on now and get a message from your guides for the week. Right, let us see now what your guides would like to share with you. Self-esteem, number 16, Guardian Angel Michael. Sagittarius, the number 16 is your lucky number this week. Any combination or variation of the numbers 1 and 6, please consider very auspicious. Guardian Angel Michael is coming in, my dear Sagittarians, letting you know that they have your back. They are with you, guiding, loving, and protecting you. As you stand up, harness that inner strength within you and put an end to any situation that is no longer working or serving you. Angel Michael also wants you to know that by doing this, my dear Sagittarians, by harnessing that courage deep within you, your self-esteem is going to be soaring this week. As you can imagine, my dear Sagittarius, when we know we have the ability to rise up and really sort out any situation that is causing us any kind of discomfort, worry and stress, and we can sort it out, it takes our self-esteem to a whole new level. Wonderful to see. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.